Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome back to the channel. Here we have more Cal versus Parappa, probably exclusively on desert. And in the red, we got Parappa here with the First Order, and we got Republic here for Cal in the blue. Banthas, quite a lot actually. Dewback kind of almost looks like a vanilla desert. Even Oronto, two Dewbacks in Oronto. Nice. One EOP. Just one EOP just hanging out there. Oh, two EOPs for Cal. Bias map right here. Dew. Oof. Runs a little bit far there, but not too bad. It would maybe be a problem if there wasn't nerfs, but there's not, so it's not going to affect him like dropping the food to keep his production going. But it's just going to be a little bit less efficient. Parappa, on the other hand, just starting luring now, so maybe it'll even themselves out about how much food they've each gathered. Not really going to be any crazy. That's good to find those banthas there. I feel like they're in a little bit of a hidey spot right there between the cliff and the car. Parappa's still not found these four yet. Some very scouty on this left hand side. On the other hand, got pretty good coverage around his base. Looks like he's covered pretty much everywhere. He sees everything. So he should be pretty certain about what he's doing in tech level 1. Oh, he's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. There is a little bit later again on this. I'd say Cal probably ahead here. He's gone crazy on the carbon. Is he like gonna mount or something? He's just stopped eating his dewback at 130. I'm just want to sit here and all relax and watch it decay. A lot of lost food. Age of Empires players in shambles. I mean, he plays AoE. He should know not to be rotting his animals. Shocking. Carbon going up here for Parappa. Carbon for Cal. Big carbon bias here. Luring is Toronto one worker. It'll be a tough battle. Down it goes. So I'm curious to see if I don't know if we've seen Cal mount too much ever. He's very like stubborn and does like the same thing. It's like a generic T2 rush. Can't really remember the last time I've ever seen him bounty someone. Let's see Parappa doing it though. It's been one of the most popular things throughout all the time that Parappa's really played the game, so. He never makes these walls. Why are they like so inward? It's like anti-GBG, you know? Like doing things wrong intentionally. Why not use the prefab in that to make a wall? Like, I mean, here, why not just make this a wall? Why double its length by making it an L shape? I've got a very long wall here in front of the CC. Just kind of close off this. I prefer to close these bits. I don't know, like, your CC is quite safe. You can also use your command center as part of a wall as well. First Order, I wonder. Yeah. Well. Game Trooper recruits. Halfway to T2. Cal. Not click the button yet. Oh, he's got many out though. Oh, this is pretty. Yeah. I could see this. This is reasonable. This is like how we used to play in vanilla. This came up a lot with the type of food starts that we'd have. Because you'd have so much food from like the nerf and the lure. And then you spent no carbon on it, so it would pretty much go T2 and you would send the two mounties out and go and harass. They give you scouting and stuff and they kind of put your opponent on the defensive. And I mean, if you caught trooper recruits in the middle of the map, they'll win 1v1. This one's lagging behind a little bit. Go for that wall here. Let's close this part out. And Cal's struggling to actually get in here. And then on the other side, we've got these 4 troopers needs to watch for. A few idols at home. Busy microing these mounties. And Parappa going to be sending his units across. Trooper kicking in there. Cal is T2 now. Not making any troopers though. He's actually like playing for T3. It looks like. They could end up taking damage to these. Mounties do get in here. Gonna rally some troopers to deal with them. Fortunately, the workers can repair themselves. They got a bit of health. Just forcing a little bit of idle time. Did get range. I guess he's been building these troopers. Mounties hit him an awkward time there. The range should just would really help confirm some of these worker kills as they try to get away. Builds a turret here. A little bit harassable on this Nova. Worker's gonna get caught. Unless Parappa goes past it into the carbon. Worker goes down. Parappa finishing his wall here. Cal gonna clear this Rancor out for him. Very nice. Generous guy. Yeah. Cal did look sort of okay-ish to go and try in T3, but seems to have changed his mind. He got macro binoculars. Not actually making any troopers though. I'm building them now. And throwing down those double turrets, so really rattled by these 4 troopers. You can see how easily they can fall out the command center. 2 down now, I think you can just go and fight them now. Oh, revealing the hole in that wall. Both players' eco is looking a little bit messed up here. See where they stand. 28 to 26. Pretty close in the eco. Don't really see much wrong with that.
Clone trooper reporting, General.
I've still got these alive as well, which is handy. Gives them a lot of scouting information. You can keep an eye on how many troopers there are and stuff. These guys can't aim, man. Holy. They missed every shot in 2 volleys. Second troop center now. Maybe Cal can sneak up to T3 a little bit quicker. I don't know. It's not enough farms, is there? He's got his upgrades, just not his farm one. Doesn't have not there, no. It's a bit early for that. Parappa on the other hand. He's even got irrigation. They're not the plus the other rate. Black Sun, they got the cheaper motivators.
Stormtrooper reading you.
So we've got Parappa marching across the map here. Cal not quite walled as such. His bases always look like this little labyrinth mazes. This tree is getting close to going down. He moves out just at this time, just as he walks into his base here, straight to his Nova. He can't sandwich this. He's got 2 troopers here, 2 here, and then these guys, but he's messed up by like patrolling here. So like they're targeting basically activated behind the Nova, which gave these guys a much better trade. And this group just should have just walked up to them until it was in range and just fought while these guys stalled. So yeah, he got to kill a lot more troopers, I think, than he should have. I don't think any workers went down. Don't really take too much shots either. So mostly Cal just gets a trooper lead out of that, I think. And Cal not building any more troopers right now, but Parappa feels the need. So this is the bit that's going to give him the edge in going towards T3. He just needs to not lose. If he loses this fight like really convincingly, then Parappa gets to push on him. And he might even okay, look, you're gonna let me finish that. Like, walking straight into him. So this might feel mad. We'll see. He does get T3 started. But we would have really liked for these troopers to stall things out a bit longer and get him like maybe halfway to T3 before Parappa's, you know, waddling over to his base. And making a lot of troopers on the way. Try and hold things. But yeah, it's going to be T3. Just don't... Where's the mech factory? You can forward it, but just don't have any space for the one here. Again, you could maybe just go straight double air base against Parappa, because he loves the walls, right? So Parappa can't do any damage to him. He's still in T2. He doesn't have any urgency against him. He could just spaceport his way up as well. It's kind of been a mistake for him not just to get up as soon as possible. Difference in T3 would be that Cal's base is very harassable with strikes. Like, you can put them behind here, you can hit the Nova, you can hit this ore that he's chosen all the way out here, and you can hit his farms from the left hand side too. I'm going to fight on this hill. Hill advantage to Parappa here, but I think the numbers do favour Cal here. And Cal, of course, has his War Center upgrades too. So Parappa go for a turret here because he's only just started T3. This is nice for Cal because it's going to give him a bit of a vision. Mech Factory. Is this not in range of his power core? No. I think it is. I don't think you need this. I'd be really surprised if that's not powered. That'd be crazy if that wasn't powered. So he gets on top of the turret. Yeah, I think fighters would have been really nice here. And this power drive going away. What has he actually done with all this carbon? Ah, there they are. Okay. Should you not be over here, mister? Okay. Gonk and Joy or Cal right here. Two power droids. Gap there, right? Oh, I can't see that wall. A little bit of wall. Double airbase for Parappa. Yeah, and these walls cover him quite nicely against strikes. Could have taken a bit of abuse here though on the carbon. These guys are still alive. No command center yet. Should really be the next purchase, I feel. And strike from Parappa making its way across. Fighters from Cal rallying down. Needs to be careful though. He's a little bit late on getting these. Doesn't want to trade them away. That defender's advantage for Parappa. Parappa moving out and it just ships passing in the night here. But he's identifying that Nova that he could go and hit and he could catch this fighter. If not, I'll keep an eye on them. And this one? Nope. Dear me, I think he just realised that one late. He's coming back now. He's scrambling to defend. He's got a turret down there though. And I actually got a fortress here at the front of the base, which is interesting. I guarantee his Nova and his ore here. A nice place to garrison too. And even trade there, 2 for 2. Moving out with this one though. Oh, gets it. Oh. Oh, he moved before that even landed. This fighter, man. That's the ghost of Kiev right there. God damn. This guy can't keep getting away with it. I wonder if these are bugged or he's got two little formations. I think they're too perfect to not be bugged. And flank, maybe. It's either flank or the bug. And it comes Parappa. 3-on-3 here. Oof! Oh, he's back though, it's him. It's him. He trades two for one. That guy. Some of these little groups of troopers just hidden. Can't make use of them at some point. Sneaking a few strikes across the side, but he's really not done like any damage really. Like to the economy. I think the longer this goes on, the more it's going to favour Parappa. Because Parappa's got pretty good like late game mechanics. And Cal as a player is always kind of lacked in that area. I think he's got like a pretty good early game and mid game, but like his late game's a little bit not quite there. So like when I look at this matchup, I feel like Cal should probably be winning most of the early game skirmishes and stuff. Parappa should have to be like fighting to stay alive. And then if he does, he gets to win. In the last video we did, I think there was so many times that Cal could have just like outright won. It just didn't. Didn't see the angles. Let's do a little bit of damage. MD will show up soon. Getting into it. Only 2 CCs at the moment. Cal getting his third now. He should maybe be playing for that T4 air. He just doesn't quite have enough farms down. Like the worker split, we got 10 on ore, which is quite a lot. Like 15 farmers. Probably too much on carbon as well. I need those farms down just to get all that food income, get that tech level. This is just not gonna go. He's getting really huddled on T3 here. Heavy weapons factory, but why? It's Republic. There's already a fortress up as well. No way you go and try and like pummel that down. This late into T3. It'd be so easy to just pump out a bunch of MDs. How much like carbon and farmers you've got. I'm sure fighters and pummels would gel very well together. And the problem with the artillery is that like the big building that counters them is already built. You can't really scale your artillery too well. We've got 2 hollows. Can't see that third one. They're all like really on Cal's side though. Damn. But that would be a huge pickup, this Republic here. Get that Nova income. No armor. Just the 1 in range upgrade. Nice for Cal. Don't know where Parappa's airs all is. Really turtling out today. 2 fortresses now. It's like he's maybe realised, you know, if he just makes it later in the game, he should win. Go for this big stalling. Personally, don't feel like this is a good choice against Republic though. Just maybe against Cal. playing to Republic's strengths, you're going to have the air, so you're going to need good anti-air infrastructure. So you need this ore to upgrade your turrets. Probably have a few more turrets here and there. And then additionally, they're going to get T4, they're going to have cannons that you can't really touch, and like at the front of the base, they're just going to siege these down pretty quickly, I feel. But Cal, on the other hand, I am not too sure what the plan is here. It's just very, very T3. It's like he's stuck in T3. Like he doesn't know about T4. Rancor has found you. And these little mech pushes ain't going to do anything against two fortresses. Could we walk down here though? Might get blindsided though from the flank. They walk like a crow, don't they? That Republic strike mech strut. That's the crow strut. There's the MD, looks like a dog dragging its backside. And as we thought, this gets hit from the flank here. 4 MD versus 1 MD wins. It's simple mathematique. That's so weird, there's been a red beam. I need like RV's anti-lore mod that just makes all MDs the same colour, like their projectile. That blue. All fighter beams must be green. All assault mech beams must be green. He's off to T4. Parappa can afford it, but he's just not hitting the button. I don't know what he's up to. No way he doesn't have the buildings. He's got all the buildings. He's just not hitting the button. No, he has. A bit late there. It's sleepy T4. This vision he started building around the map though. Welcome to the Parappa spy network. Oh, he's got map hacks. RV's disciple. Where are we gonna go with this game? What's Republic gonna do here? What's the plan? He's still making fighters, so I imagine he's gonna upgrade these. Fast fighter, yeah. No shield? What's he doing with like nurseries? We're getting these. That's what, 70% on top of these. Carbon, farm. The motivator 2. Defending Jedi. Shields wasn't started. 2 troop centers, not really doing anything either. What's the plan? Cool air. It's still got a lot of carbon and stuff. Right, this could just be going into this economy right now, I think. Use the air to keep him alive for a little bit and then get transitioned to something else. Right, but still got a lot of fighters here. Just you can't really scale his fighters, so it's a bit too many. Mech factories. It's gonna be like ghetto mech versus ghetto mech here. This is so painful for like 42 minutes as a Republic and 1v1 to not have like, you see all 3 of these. So much Nova income. Like it's insane in 1v1 too, because you've nothing to get Nova from later on, once you mined your piles out. Like, you've got the spaceport trading, and that's it. You can't actually, like, cargo hovercraft trade. Unless you and your opponent, you know, like, you have a pact or something. You're like, I'm gonna build my spaceport over here, you're gonna build your spaceport over here. We're gonna have that Nova. But other than that, it's holocron time. Looks like Parappa's getting some, like, nice extra ones over here. Nova pile over here, and then there's this one up for grabs in between them. And all these fighters just going down. It's too late in the game, really, to get any, like, damage from these in terms of raiding. Particularly in expanding fronts, too. Like, a couple of interceptors out, and, like, this is gone. He's even gotten the fast fighter. I think he's capped at fast fighter on that, so... He's got the numbers here. Like, he killed quite a few of them, but, like, does he care that he loses these? No. Just wants to cancel out his air. And still making it. That's, like, all he's making. Heavy strike mech? Eh. Got assault mechs here. Just no fear of masters. None at all. Advanced turrets. If Cal just had, like, some masters and picked up his hollows, like, he'd be in such a good spot. He'd just convert these, stall out longer. And then he could either play, mech if he wanted, I guess. As long, it's going to be so much stronger when you've got masters with it. Or just play Trooper. Like, Trooper feels pretty good now on Republic Stimpaks. But this push is like all these units just smash him on the ground, counter everything he's got. And just resigns. I don't know. Mistakes were made there. Like, be in such a good spot if you just played Republic appropriately. Game number 2, Parappa got Galactic Empire, Cal got Zan Consortium this time. And of course, it's still Desert. I can't survive a slow T1. We're going 2 times speed. You get into the action. All VOPs, is that it? A pretty ethical looking desert. Gonna push these to the command center. This looks like a map screw, to be honest. How's that fair? Nah, this isn't fair. Here's the farm. Parappa just auto wins this. This is kind of bullshit, to be honest. Like, look where they've all spawned. They're like here and then here. Like, there's like 3 over here, like, quite far as well. Parappa can just push 2 and then go and make the food processor. He gets 3. That's 450 food. That's like having a Ronto, basically. Unethical map. When Cal tells you that you have better map, this is the time he's right. For sure. I don't know, it's like the way it's spawned is just wrong or something. I feel like it could have been if Cal was like spawned here, like off the map. Like if you dragged both of these like into the middle of the map, the way that this is laid out, it would be fine because then he'd be like here, and his hunt's here. Crap is here, and his hunt's here. But here it's just really off. Look. It's like 2 extra workers. The difference in food, like 200 food as well. Just like a super crazy lead you get off of that. And yeah, he gets to go and munch these now. Ugh. There's nothing really to say. Cal map screwed once again. How's the look there? Yeah, so just like it's 2 about 300 food. This is going to normalize it. To be fair, like farmers are really efficient. They're pretty good once they're going. So we'll see. Parappa need to hit him quite early. Like if we could tech now, get the units out. Now you can see that difference right now, right? This is where it looks pretty significant. And I think Parappa took a sweet time there as well. Like, and he's not even like prioritized his power core here. He's kind of over farmed. Like I think he could probably kill Cal quite early. I mean, look at how much food he's ended up with in T2 500. Who's just not he's not balanced his carbon income appropriately, which is going to give Cal a pretty good chance to get into this now. Because that was the moment. That's like the stormiest of weather, like that early T2 pressure. Because now he's about to hit T2. He's gonna have his 2 troop centers down. He's got a pretty nice spot here. Like this is really comfy carbon. Other than this troop center, which just kind of ruined him having like a second carbon processor here. So I think it's pretty unfortunate. Rather just like here. It's gotta go in the confines of this power core, unfortunately. Yeah, I'd like to have a nice carbon processor here and then take advantage of these nice long carbon areas, and then the ore and the Nova, they're pretty, you could wall this out, they're pretty in there as well, then you got more carbon area. You can farm in here, it's a nice base. Like, moving out, you can't be moving out after a game like this, man. You gotta chill. You gotta chill out right now. Get your troops together, get your economy upgraded, make sure your walls are shored up. You've got this like automatic deficit. Not having the AOPs. Early Nova from Parappa, I'm not really sure why. This does nothing for him. At all. Unless he was wanting to whip out the Padawans. No. Quite a nice base here as well, like this safe farming area. It's pretty cool. This hill sucks though. Into your Nova. These prefabs are good though. When you get pushed here, they're going to collide with these. So Cal, Parappa, once again, this is the GBG special right here. Ships in the night, passing one another. Can't see each other. Only ever revealed when you're at your opponent's base. Is he really going to chase this one trooper down? Oh. Oh, this is enough to rival him though. He's going to have to run in there and just snipe workers. Nope, he's taking the trade and it's done. It's doomed. If you make it to here, you gotta go to here, you gotta go to here, and you gotta shoot the workers and you can maybe get 3 workers by the time these catch you, I think. And then hey, you've evened things out. Yes, he's not quite got as much at home to defend Parappa right now. This garrison itself is just loads of damage. Look at how many workers are just not working right now. How many was that? like 15 or something, or maybe 16. And these guys are still in the base. Almost coming over here, catching trooper. Harassing the workers here. Oh, this is cool. Finds this little secret carbon over here. You could find that with the scout. Maybe hit that later. Maybe he's moving over there right now. Be 5 workers, but he's gonna make it through this minefield of troopers together. Parappa is hanging about, isn't watching. Cal not really clearing up his troopers here at the Nova. Now they're gonna fight. Gets onto that hill, which I don't think was really that good of a move. He's kind of lucky that these guys missed like 2 volleys while he moved up there. That's kind of if you just have to fight there on your patrol. It's lowered the DPS of this force, so whatever he rallies out can deal with that, I think. There's no chance of this getting punished at the moment. Even gonna catch it for free. Down they go. You rallying workers here into these? Oh no. We got the hill as well, so. I don't know, man. That's just tilted him out of his mind there. How many died there? Is it even funny? Like, I don't know, like, I feel like Cal's like a professional troll. Like, this is like a clown act, man. Like, what is this? I don't know. But either way, like, that's not a win. That map was bullshit. Like, that one doesn't count, really. Let's go for an ethical check on this one. Alright, Cal's got Confederacy, Parappa's got Rebel. There we go. It's already unethical. He's got Rebel Alliance. Is there something wrong with this map or something? Like, what's going on? Like, that's back-to-back weird spawns of AOPs. Like, they're both on Cal's side now. These boys are having a conversation. What is going on? The map seems cooked. I think pairs as well. This is buddy system for the Rancors. All just hanging out together. Instant food processor. Now he has to farm. I guess he's got rebels for it though. It's still not as like bad as last time because you know it's rebels. That's a weird chain of games that though. Of course, Cal couldn't really push these the same Parappa kid in the last game too, so he has to go straight into that. Which means he's still going to have idle time on the CC, I think. Is this guy scouting? It might have been. Trying to find some other food. Pretty good scouting round for the base. It's got the 1 marker on them. I'm gonna have to. I can't endure this. Going 4 times speed. Get me out of T1. Please. There's really nothing to learn here. It's just building farms. I feel like you could have put a lot more workers on this. I think like 7. 6 or 7 would have been fine, because it could take a while to go through all this. And just little bit awkward here at this point, getting his carbon down. There we are. This should be like normal. You only got one, see, like it's just nowhere near as nonsense, and the food's like even. There's maybe some food to be gathered, like garrison. Not really. Yeah, it's way more even. Like rebel difference too. Not being able to push the OPs at the start. It's just nowhere near as nonsense as like last game should have been like the first troopers just kill you. Parappa just like made too many farms rather than military infrastructure. So we saw him hit what 500 food when he hit T2. Didn't really have his power core even like up, so. And this is always a good map, like this situation where you made all these farms, especially if you were rebels, where you could just double turret in T3. Cal a bit ahead. They're dead even on the, well, not quite, but almost. It's Cal a bit ahead. He's got what, 3 troopers out? Trooper on the way. I don't think he finds any damage though. It's a long strut down there to Parappa's base, and he's already almost got an even amount to deal with, so. Absolutely no rush on a second troop center here for Parappa though. The one farm too many. I think 12 was the golden rule. For Remels. 13 for normal subs. It's such a juicy carbon line. I like how exposed it is though. I think I should just be slamming down turrets to be honest in this situation. Oh, this is interesting, you can wall this. This would be cool to wall. It's actually awesome to just move everything in here. Carbon, carbon, turret, turret, Nova secure. And then rally all your troops here, and then just close this bit. That'd be ace. Lot troopers at home. Cal did get the one worker there and can run away. This is good for him. Good momentum. He's forced all that like idle garrison. He's just take this opportunity that he's been just to move them in here. He's so safe. Cal's chilling at home. I'm surprised. I don't really remember Cal being like this. He's... Has he regressed? I don't know. I kind of remember him just double turreting and then just sending all his troopers at you all the time. Because like these guys could probably be about here by now if we just sent them out earlier. And then while these are here, you know, like the side's open. He's like rallying on his carbon rather than just building the turrets. I don't know what's the advantage really of holding the ore. I don't see it in these trooper games. Better just get those turrets slammed. You can mine ore later if you want. You can spaceport for it if you need it in T3. You're not going to create any angles to win the game, just turtling like this, you know? Proper really going for the long wall here. I will get through here because it's about 3 prefabs to close this out, or maybe 2 if the elevation allows it. Parappa making his way across. Cal got a lot of troopers here. This would be such a good triple troop center setup as well, just like this eco. 3 TC and War Center. And Cal getting the winning trade here for sure. Parappa losing all those, and he's getting in here and killing some workers, getting some big damage. Huge damage. If he would stop casting. He could have killed 2 of those, man. They're just cancelling his autos and stuff. He didn't finish the first one. And I think he cancelled his troopers on the second one and moved them away. Like just before they volleyed. Neither player building turrets. What's going on? This is like the map where there's going to be the most amount of troopers coming at you and nobody builds turrets. Boggles my mind. Mech factory instead. When you're like trapped in T2. Why? Why would this be your first T2 building? Oh, now he closes it. Let's to clean those up. I think the Cal's going to be closer to T2. Like, Parappa's mucked up his economy here. Like, 600 carbon, 200 food. Like, not enough farms have been built. Like, he had 12 farms, he had 13 farms, I think. Now he's got 10. Get up, Cal. 17 farmers. Way, way ahead. What is this? For one farm. Dude. What's going on here? You can get 3 in there, right? If you just build this closer here. And you get 1 here, you can get 4. Right? We're not mental, right? Make that prefab here to see this angle as well. Keep those farmers a little bit safer. Still no turrets, man. Like, why not? Why not get a turret here? Now we're gonna lose these guys. Cal, on the other hand, counter-attacking. He's getting this wall, but I think there's one gap here. One little gap. In he comes, and oh, Parappa's. I think Parappa's dead. What's he got? Cal's on the way to T3. Parappa's on the way to T3, but he's going to lose all these workers. Now is the time to build turrets. GG. Cal going to take that 3rd game here. Well played there. Interesting series. Interesting. Maybe we'll see more out of these two players. I don't know. It seems pretty competitive. I do feel it's the way I describe it. Like, Cal's kind of got the better early game and early mid game, and then it's kind of Parappa all the way. So Cal should be winning like in these times. Like up until the middle of T3, I feel like Cal should be like a big advantage and like good odds of winning. And I think in that first series he was doing pretty well. There's like a lot of those games he like could have won. And then today, I don't know, these have been kind of map screwy as well. Oh, it's something going on with the desert today. Like, these EOP spawns, man. Pretty nonsense. But anyway, if you like the content, please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. If you want to join these games, get involved in these types of games, find our GBG Discord server in the link below in the description field. Find one for the Expanding Fronts mods Discord, which is the mod that we're playing here, which is kind of like sort of expanded edition or whatever for GBG. Just adds a lot of cool stuff, balances the game a little bit better. It's really good. Mod gives you some modernized aspects like multiple building selection and that. And if you want to support the channel another way, PayPal link in the description field. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye bye.